Welcome, boys and girls, ho, 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 from the minds of two boys on my naughty list, we bring you Laughing on a Prayer.
This is the bonus Christmas bit.
Who said this was a bonus Christmas bit?
I bet none of you saw this coming. Yes, this is a bonus part of the Christmas segment. I bet you all thought it was over and that was all you were going to get it. No, there is more to come. This is the Christmas DLC.
Yeah. Because we are part of EA.
We realised that there is still a lot more to cover, but more importantly, we wanted to attack one of the most fundamental, important parts of any Christmas Day afternoon.
Exactly.
And that's after Christmas dinner and you're watching...
Most probably Moonraker.
I was going to say Christmas films, but yes, you're watching... Don't most people watch like Goldfinger or GoldenEye?
I always thought it was Moonraker.
Was that Pierce Brosnan?
No, I think that was Roger Moore.
Roger Moore, he was a good one.
It was the one with Jaws.
He was in like 3 films though, wasn't he, Jaws?
Yeah, he was, but he was definitely in Moonraker.
I remember when the trailer for Suicide Squad came out and we saw Jared Leto's Joker, I said he looked like Jaws from the James Bond films, like hipster son.
Yeah.
Because he had a fucking metal grill on.
Yeah.
But yes, we are going to be talking about Christmas movies and most importantly, the most controversial thing, what constitutes something being a Christmas film.
And what is a good Christmas film?
We are going to decide. This is the matter of fact right here, disputable.
Yeah, exactly. And anyone else that disagrees with us is just wrong.
So let's whip our cocks out straight away and slap them on the table. Rob, is Die Hard a Christmas film?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, it is. Because it takes part...
Because I take an opposite stance here, so why?
Because it takes place during Christmas.
So what?
So there is a relative theme for it to be.
Are they terrorists? Are they hijacking?
Well, who said that they were terrorists, Dylan?
Oh, I was hoping you're doing the voice.
Who said that they... Oh, shit.
That's too late.
Yeah, it's too late, sorry.
Are they hijacking Nakatomi Plaza because it's Christmas? Is John McClane an agent from Santa Claus? How is this action movie a Christmas movie?
Doesn't need to be an agent from Father Christmas in order for it to be a Christmas movie.
Usually
Also,
a Y goes with that.
I think we've really got to ask, Dylan, is that do people think this is a Christmas movie?
Why is that relevant? People are idiots.
Oh, well, here's the thing.
What if everyone got together and said Terminator was a romance?
Well, Dylan, here's the thing, that this current podcast is going to be on the internet. Do you really want to be the guy that disputes the angry, illogical people on the internet?
Absolutely.
And get us cancelled in the first sort of few podcasts that we've ever done?
Kind of, yes, because I have a feeling that will just drum up more business for us. Like, because people hate these cancel insufferable trolls so much.
Okay.
So please tell me, other than some decorations in the office, what makes this a Christmas movie?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, but it doesn't mean that it does not embody the spirit of Christmas.
Which is?
One man delivering a heck of a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Delivering joy through a machine gun?
Yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes. Yes. One man, John McClane, delivering a heck of a lot of joy to multiple people who watch the film. Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas.
So Die Hard is a Christmas movie because
Because John McClane is basically Father Christmas. He delivers lots of presents.
I feel... Again,
presents as in screen presents, not presents as in like gifts presents.
If Die Hard had taken place at the end of October, I feel like no one would call it a Halloween movie. Even if because obviously he was going to a Christmas Eve party or whatever it was in the plaza. If it was a Halloween party, no one would then call it a Halloween movie, would they?
I mean, would it be relative to Halloween though?
How is Die
Like,
Hard
wouldn't-
relative to Halloween? How
No,
is Die Hard
well,
relative
it's
to
not,
Christmas?
Because it takes place during Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he's
If Die Hard
he's
took place at
picking-
Halloween, would
he's
that make it
picking-
relevant?
He's picking up his... Is it his ex-wife? Or his wife? They have like marital problems, don't they?
Wait, I thought he had a wife in the sequel. On that.
No, he has a wife in the first one, Gennaro.
Yeah.
Holly Gennaro, right?
I don't think she's.
Wait,
home.
are they still married? No, they're not. They have like marriage problems. Are
It's
they
obviously-
divorced? I don't know.
It's been a while since I watched it, but go
Yeah,
on.
no, me too. Funnily enough, it was actually the first R-rated film I ever watched.
If we were good at if we were good at our job, we would have watched it before this.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the word job implies that we're getting paid to do this, which we're definitely not.
Thing is, I'm willing to bet anyone listening to this who believes Die Hard is a Christmas film also hasn't watched it in a while. So shut up. To be
Mate,
honest, you
those
haven't
are-
watched it in a
those-
while. You
those-
just typed that it is a Christmas movie.
Those are fighting words, mate.
Oh.
Those are fighting words.
My
mate.
boxing gloves are up.
I believe that. I think that really the spirit of the film, people do believe that it is a Christmas film, even though the technological and theoretical points may point towards that it might not be. But I believe that people, they think it is a Christmas film, and the spirit of Christmas runs through that film, and therefore it is a Christmas film, and that's the true spirit of Christmas.
But why does it need to be a Christmas film?
It doesn't need to be a
Who
Christmas
needs
film.
an excuse to watch Die Hard? Oh, it's Christmas time. Let's put on Die Hard as a
Well,
Christmas
it's
movie.
not about
Because people do
excuse.
that for other Christmas movies.
Well,
Like, oh,
it's-
you've got to watch Elf by
Well,
Will Conting Farrell.
Well, no one feels that they need to watch it.
If anything, making Die Hard not a Christmas movie means you can watch it all year round.
No, because people don't feel the need
No
to
one
watch
watches.
it.
No one watches Christmas
No.
films outside of December, do they?
No one feels the need to watch it as a Christmas film, do they?
Isn't that the rule with Christmas movies? You can only watch them at Christmas.
No, not really. No one feels the. No one thinks. Oh, well, it's.
Who watches Christmas films in the summer?
I mean, I watch Love Actually.
Oh, that just made me think of Alan Rickman buying that necklace for that.
I will never forgive Alan.
fucking
I love
asshole.
Alan Rickman, but I will never forgive him for buying that fucking
tart.
thing for that fucking whore.
That bitch! How
Yeah.
could you do that, you
Fucking
asshole?
bitch.
Although that scene with Rowan
Rowan
Atkinson.
oh mate, that's the funny shit.
But you wanted gift wrapped.
Yeah, but you wanted.
And then there's Bilbo miming. You know what the one's miming, giving him head, having a conversation with.
And also fucking Martin Freeman, he's doing the sort of fake, calendar porn thing when there's like sort of doing this like sort of simulated sex thing, but they're talking about what the traffic was like.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's some funny shit, man. I love Love Actually. Love Actually.
There are parts of it I don't like. I personally really hate Hugh Grant. And that
I mean,
bit
Hugh
with
Grant,
the
he just-
signs, with the little thing where he's pulling the signs away and it's saying the writing.
Yeah, again, it's like, mate, you know that she's just been married. Do you want to stop being a manipulative prick?
Well, there's a sort of toxic theory around a lot of rom-coms that the protagonists are actually horrible people.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, it always simulates around someone's getting married but to the wrong person, and the protagonist is like, well, you're separating a woman from their partner, and like, you're an actual asshole.
Yeah.
So many rom-coms, either the protagonist who is a man is a absolute incel dickhead, or the woman is a psychopath.
It's like an incel fucking fantasy, isn't it?
Rom-coms absolutely are.
Yeah.
You're the man and you've got to rescue the woman from making her bad decisions and actually
Yeah.
bringing her the real happiness,
It's like,
which is
because
you.
I'm a real man and I know how to make her happy. It's like, mate, shut the fuck up.
That's why I
Get off
hate
the
Owen
internet.
Wilson movies. It's like,
yeah.
hey guys, you don't want to be with him. Hey, where's Ben Stiller? I need to make sure he's not funny.
It's like fucking Seth Rogen as well. It's like, I'm a
is he in the Chris? Sorry.
Seth Rogen, you know Seth Rogen?
Oh, have you seen This
Yeah.
Is the End?
Yeah. I mean, that film's fucking funny, to be fair. But it's like Seth Rogen, he has like this sort of thing. It's like, it's like, guys, I might be a bit of a stoner fuck up, but I'm going to get the girl even though that there's someone better for her. It's like,
I've seen lots of Rogen films. I don't think he's been in a rom-com.
yeah, mate. What's the fuck, that one? The one we fucking...
I've seen him in, obviously...
Knocked Up, that one.
I don't think I've seen that. I've seen him in This Is the End, Bad Neighbours, Paul. I've seen him in a lot of films.
The thing is with Seth Rogen, it's like, I get it, mate. You smoke weed,
Weed.
therefore you're cool. Okay.
Sausage Pie.
Yeah. Pineapple Express. That whole fucking film's about weed, isn't it?
Yeah, Howard. That's the Howard and Kumar, Cheech and Chong sort of narrative humour.
Yeah, stoner humor. Anyway, we're going back on to fucking
Christmas movies. Okay, Die Hard. Okay, I don't think we're going to come to thing because I don't think you've put up an argument of why, other than John McClane being a bullet spewing meta Santa.
Well, I mean, I think the thing is, mate. I think that the issue is, mate, is that if someone ever listens to this podcast, which probably for your sake, I hope they don't, they are going to rape you in the comments.
Try me. I will honestly. You don't believe me? I will come into the comments and I will argue with you.
Don't do that.
If you
don't feed the trolls. Come on, man. That's like rule 1 from 2012.
If you have a better point than John McClane is a bullet spewing Santa and the bullets are Christmas joy, come at me, bro.
What's wrong with spewing bullets and being Santa?
Because that sounds like porn.
Yeah? And what's wrong with porn?
I'm not going to bash Christmas porn. Pornhub has not left...
I'm not going to bash any porn. Well, apart from illegal porn, obviously.
There is sadly a...
And furry porn.
There is a parody Grinch porn out there. And it's exactly what you think
Okay, I'm definitely not going to look that up later.
He said, getting his phone out. Anyway.
Is it?
Here's another thing I
good,
would like to argue. Do you think... Now, think about it for a second. Is Home Alone a Christmas movie? Now, before you say anything, yes, the family are going to France for Christmas. But other than that, why is it a Christmas movie?
Well, I'm going to ask you. Do you not think it is?
No, not at all.
Explain.
Because basically, the movie isn't about Christmas. Any themes with Christmas. It isn't about peace and love. It isn't about what Christmas is about. It isn't about Santa. It isn't about presents. It isn't about gift giving or anything like that. It is only about a little boy whose family has gone on vacation. It doesn't matter why. It's about a boy whose family has gone on vacation and burglars are planning to rob the house, and he, as a little boy, is using his child genius or ingenuity or the fact that he's an adolescent jigsaw to create traps to keep the burglars away. The movie is actually a kid-friendly home invasion thriller.
But the whole reason why the burglars are going to rob his house is to get the presents.
Not just presents. Actually, the guy says, because he was a police officer at the beginning of the movie, staking, I believe they call it staking out the house.
He wasn't a police officer, he was dressed.
Yeah, he was dressed.
He wasn't actually a police officer.
Yeah, and he was pretending, and he was saying, like, to Marv, the guy said, they got so many things. They got VCRs. So he was casing the joint of the things they already had, not the presents that they might have. He wanted to rob everything they already have, which means they were just standard burglars taking advantage of Christmas.
I feel like you're being pretty brave saying like all these films aren't Christmas films that are widely accepted as being Christmas films.
I think that's a fair argument.
I feel like
honestly, like, they're not... If you take out Christmas...
Mate, I think you just got to accept the fact that these things are Christmas films.
Just because they take place in December doesn't make it Christmas. That's my argument. Unless there are...
Mate.
You've studied film. I've studied film. What Christmas themes are there?
The fact that they're going away for Christmas.
I already mentioned that. Other than
Christmas.
that was the first thing I said.
I think you just got to accept the fact these are Christmas films. Know when you're defeated.
All the things Kevin goes through as the family is gone. He goes nuts to begin with, nothing to do with Christmas. He begins to learn responsibility. He starts doing laundry and all that, nothing to do with Christmas. He goes shopping at that supermarket. He's not buying a Christmas dinner, is he? Nothing to do with Christmas. So much of the movie has nothing to do with Christmas. It's to do with him being alone at home. You might even call it Home Alone.
You might call it that. Maybe we should leave this in the comment section. See what happens.
Oh, come on. That's what this bonus was about.
good Christmas films.
To be honest, I'm such a smarmy asshole. I could almost argue a lot of things on it. But I genuinely do believe, technically, Die Hard and Home Alone aren't Christmas
but
movies.
that's the version of, technically. Come on, man. They're Christmas films.
What?
You know deep down they are.
You can't show snow and just say Christmas. It's at best it's a winter movie.
Yeah, when does Christmas take place?
Sorry, is winter not in January?
Yeah, but so is Christmas.
In January.
Christmas takes place during the winter.
Yeah,
mate. I think you just got to let it go.
Yeah, and Easter takes place during spring. What's your argument?
Leave it to the comments, mate. Leave it to the comments, mate.
Come at me. I will honestly reply to you.
No, he won't, because I've got the password and thingy to our YouTube channel. So.
I will reply to your comment from a different fucking YouTube channel. I swear to God.
All right. Well, you do you. I'm a massive supporter of free speech.
All right, we've defended those. Rob, what is your favourite Christmas movie to watch?
Oh, Love Actually, 100%. Fucking solid.
Over all others, what's the classic ones? There's the black and white one, the
black and white one.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Fucking.
That sounds like a horror film.
No, it's like it's the old classic movie. It's fucking. Oh, okay. What about Muppet Christmas Carol?
Oh fuck, that is a good one.
Like Michael Caine as Scrooge. Oh, who has been the best Scrooge? Because Patrick Stewart's been Scrooge. We've seen, sadly, Jim Carrey as an animated Scrooge. We've seen...
He was animated? Oh, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it does have to be the Muppets, though.
Michael Caine just does so well.
Muppets...
Like, he was in a movie with Muppets and he still acted so well.
I mean, fuck it. Muppet Treasure Island with...
Billy Connolly?
No. Oh, well, yes, definitely Billy Connolly. But... Tim Curry.
Oh,
as Long John Silver.
I'm honestly angry. Tim Curry never did anything at Christmas because sadly he's a recovering stroke person.
Is he now?
Respect, he doesn't do public appearances because sadly he had a stroke.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
But if only he'd done a Christmas movie.
That would have been fucking sick.
Tim Curry as Santa. Holy shit!
That would be some funny shit.
Boys and girls, it's time for Christmas.
That sounds like Schwarzenegger. Time for Christmas.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen an Arnold. He did do a Christmas movie. He did Jingle All the Way. Did you ever see that? Arnold Schwarzenegger did a Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way. He plays an executive who's trying to get his son the perfect gift at Christmas called Turbo Man. And he's wreaking havoc all over the city for it.
Some funny shit.
It actually is really funny because obviously it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, so his immediate solution is to beat the shit out of every problem. And his a friend of his is a postman called Sinbad. And
Sinbad? What, like Sinbad the pirate?
Yeah, but he's an actual actor. There's a really funny moment when he's a postman and he's surrounded by cops because they've been chasing him down. And he pulls out a random package from his sack and he says, "Stop it! This is an explosive bomb!" And he puts the bomb down, and as he leaves, the policemen walk up to him and think... He shakes it, like, it's a dud, rips it, and as Sinbad's walking away from the thing, and you hear a massive explosion, he said, "That was really a bomb? This is a sick world we're living in! Sick people!"
Yeah, no, I think...
He randomly picked out
I think my two films would be Muppet Christmas Carol or Love Actually. I'm leaning towards Love Actually. What about yours? What are your favourite Christmas films?
Sadly, also Muppet Christmas Carol. Oh.
Well, that's not sad. Muppet Christmas Carol is quality.
It really is good.
It's such a good film.
And I feel almost guilty because of all the Polar Express where you've got...
that's not a good film.
Where you've got creepy CGI Tom Hanks acting like a conductor asshole.
Yeah, but Polar Express is not a good film.
No, it's bullshit. It was trying to take advantage of 3D bullshit.
Yeah, this new sort of 3D animation they didn't quite know how to do.
Even and obviously you know how I am with puppets, but Muppet Christmas Carol is just too perfect.
Oh, really? Do you have problems with the Muppets?
No, I never have.
You
I don't know.
don't
I don't know why they
Muppets?
don't trigger
No.
me, but I
Yeah.
love the Muppet Christmas Carol. I guess if I had to go for a second Christmas movie, I hate Elf.
Oh, yeah, fuck that film.
Oh,
I mean, the thing is,
so many people love it.
the thing is though, and like, obviously throwing shade again, is like Will Ferrell has this American kind of was it formula of if I scream loud enough, then I'm funny, which is just not.
Not to sound offensive, but he
Good.
really reminds me of someone that used to be in our company.
Yeah.
Like he used to be so joyful and tall and all that sort of thing that people loved him. And he reminded me so much of Will Ferrell from Elf and all that.
Fuck me, I don't get
So likable and all that sort of thing, but that.
But you see it especially in American comedy, like screaming equals funny. It's like it just doesn't, and
Well, that's the big divide between American and British comedy.
Yeah.
Americans don't understand like sarcasm and all that as well as
the
British public do.
low key comedy. And
Have you ever seen the Blackadder Christmas
Oh
Carol?
fuck yeah, dude!
How
Oh my
good
god,
is that?
that is some fucking funny shit. Honestly,
The
'cause
Blackadder Christmas
again,
Carol.
like the whole like with comedy, right? Like with comedy, it's like you subvert expectations.
And he starts
So
off as a nice guy and becomes a bastard.
Into an arsehole. You're like, that is fucking sick. Man.
From
Like,
seeing
honestly.
obviously if you're a fan of the series Blackadder, Rowan Atkinson plays characters all throughout history who have figures of minimal power trying to become better than what they are. So like an earl during Queen Elizabeth's time, a captain during the First World War, and a prince during medieval times. A little bit of power, but not enough to make too much of a splash. And he's just... Oh, it's so funny. And in the Blackadder Christmas Carol, he plays the role of Scrooge, but he starts off nice, and through stories of his ancestors being Blackadder bastards, he becomes an asshole.
Yeah.
But he ends up pissing off the Queen Victoria and loses in the end, which is what British comedy is all about.
Exactly. It's and that's such a again, like I said, subversion is one of the great things about comedy, and they do it just so fucking perfectly.
Well,
and I would align that sort of thing with like Muppets Christmas Carol, because it's a thing in its own. It's in its own right. I might even change myself. I think I might even change. Might have to. I hate to say it. Might have to. The Muppets might have to sink down a level.
Who was your other one?
Love Actually.
Wow.
I always watch
So
that.
Muppets aren't better than Love Actually.
No.
Oh.
I love Love Actually.
I'm telling Rizzo.
I love Love Actually. I really do.
Is it just because the amount of stars that are in it?
No, it's just because it's such a funny, like.
There are a lot of stars in it. It's almost like Endgame.
Oh yeah, no, there's lots of stuff. But it's funny. It's well-rounded film, as well. The pacing is good. Just sort of. I just think it's a good film. Maybe I'm wearing the nostalgia glasses, most probably. But I really like Love
To
Actually.
justify that you're not wearing nostalgia glasses, why? What? Because obviously there are like 4 different plot lines going on, like Alan Rickman, Bilbo Baggins, and all the different plot lines that are going on in the film.
Yeah.
What charming elements do you like about it?
Well, it's not necessarily charming elements. It's more the fact that the pacing, it never gets boring. It's never too fast. The humour is very much up my alley. Again, humour, totally subjective. So, maybe some people won't like the humour as much. But for me, the humour, I think, is very good. And then at the end, it's just... After I watch it, I always feel like that was a satisfactory... That was satisfaction. It feels satisfactory for me to watch, and I always feel that with that film.
You like how it ends?
Yeah, and it's well rounded in a way. Like some films, I feel that maybe it was a little bit lackluster and stuff, but with that film, I always feel like it's.
I gotta
good.
ask: have you ever seen Silent Night, Deadly Night, the Christmas horror film about the murderous Santa?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh no, I have.
Because there's a certain amount of Christmas horror films that also exist, Krampus excluding, but there's the Silent Night, Deadly Night series, and obviously the second one is famous on the internet because of Garbage Day!
Garbage Day.
Oh, obviously a scene playing off the man that was triggered on the memories of his mother and father being killed by a man dressed as Santa Claus. So he goes on a killer rampage, and a guy's putting out his garbage, or rubbish here in the UK, out of it, and he just comes in and he looks at him and says, "Garbage Day!" And he pulls out a handgun and shoots him.
I do like, again, it's all subverting stuff, isn't it? About it's like Christmas is supposed to be a time of like peace and love, but then you make it into a horror film. I think that's
I think Family Guy's done a good few Christmas specials, like the one they did with Santa Claus, how he's so fucking tired from people wanting so much
and then
shit.
even in American Dad, where it's like Santa fucking hates.
Oh, I love those episodes where they have to make war on Santa. They've done like 3 of them, haven't they?
What's that fucking what's the thing that Peter Griffin says? It's like, as we all know, Christmas is that mystical time of year where the ghost of Jesus rises from the grave.
So we sing Christmas carols to lull him back to sleep.
To feed on the flesh of the living. It's like...
And the guy in the crowd, I have to do something about this blasphemy. There's nothing you can do. Oh, I guess I'll have to develop a sense of humor.
Yeah. TV Christmas specials. I think they're sort of somewhat hit and miss. I think I would relate it mainly to Doctor Who.
I'm about to say, even
to
Futurama and Simpsons, obviously Simpsons.
Yeah, Simpsons have obviously done it, yeah.
A best Christmas TV special. That is a hard one.
Well, for me, and maybe because I actually watched it recently, was Christmas Invasion, the first David Tennant episode ever. I think that's
Which one
neat.
happened there again?
It's the one with the
giant Cyberman.
No. It was the first David Tennant episode ever, where, funnily enough, he's actually not really in it because he's lying in bed for a lot of time. But it's where
the other guy who thinks he's a Time Lord.
No. It's the first David Tennant episode ever, with the Sycorax, the people that have the blood control. They try and get people. They get people to sort of walk on the top of roofs, and then they have that sword fight at the end.
Is that where he gets his hand cut off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think, Christmas episode, as I said, very hit and miss, and lots of the other Doctor Who Christmas episodes have not been very good.
That was a Christmas special?
Yeah, it was, because it took place on Christmas Day.
We've come back. We've come full circle. Did it have anything to do with Christmas?
Well, it's also called the Christmas Invasion.
Okay. Then.
But yeah, no, I thought that was good. But I think Christmas specials are kind of hit and miss, which we might know, depending on how well this podcast does.
It's really hard to choose a favourite TV because I've watched a lot of TV shows. I love Frasier. I love Simpsons. I do love Robot Santa from Futurama, and everyone barricades themselves at Christmas because he rains a night of terror on everyone. Like you were saying earlier, subverting how it's meant to be.
Yeah.
I do love the Futurama Santa.
Yeah, and even in that Doctor Who Christmas episode, they have these creepy sort of aliens dressed as Father Christmases that are playing in like this band and stuff like that, but then they're like brass instruments, or sort of like flamethrowers and guns and shit.
It's kind of weird how the Doctor's willing to approach Christmas time, but never brings up the facts that Jesus. I would have loved it if they. Imagine writers that had the balls to say, "Oh yes, Jesus, he was a Time Lord. That's why he could do all that shit." He was a Time Lord that went rogue, went to planet Earth, but we caught him.
Yeah. It's like when the Doctor says, "Who are you?" "I'm the Doctor." It's like, "Who are you?" "I'm the Son of God."
Thing is, when science fiction blends with like Christian or religious mythology, I'm not sure what's going to come out of that. Imagine the Doctor taking on Poseidon. Actually, memory serves, he's taken on Satan.
Yeah, he has literally fought Satan. Yeah. Yeah, because that episode's called the Satan Pit. He's literally fought Satan.
It was on Mars or something. No, Mars was the water episode, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it was, yeah. We're going to do Doctor... We keep saying this. We're going to do Doctor Who, all right? But we keep...
Lord of the Rings first. Anyway, I've still yet to pick a favourite TV. To be honest, there's been so many Simpsons Christmas episodes.
Yeah, so many.
Shit, we should have mentioned the Simpsons Halloween episode. The amount of Halloween specials they've done, that should have been awesome.
Well, I mean, maybe if we survive another year, we might be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure this series will carry on until
Yeah.
then.
Oh shit, he's got the coof.
The new strain. If you're listening to this in 2022 and you're on the fifth strain of the coup.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I've got the Muppet Christmas Carol as one of my favourites, and I guess the Blackadder one as my other favourite.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Christmas spirit specials on TV. Whether, I guess, to sum up, we don't want us to go past 30 minutes too long as a bonus. Christmas movie specials, whether or not it counts as a Christmas movie or not, I'd say if you can watch this at Christmas time, if there's a little bit of snow in the background, to be honest, I'm going to say this, everyone loves to watch bad movies at Christmas.
Yeah.
Whether it's to make fun of them, to just laugh at them, or because you as a family watch them every year. Like me and my family watch the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation every year on Christmas Eve. Just for tradition, there's nothing wrong with that. So it doesn't really matter if it's a Christmas movie, if to you watch it at Christmas.
Yeah, 100%. Sure. Well, that has been our little wee bonus part for Christmas, because, Christmas is about giving a little present to some people, and...
So shove this up your stocking and shut up.
Yeah. And you're welcome, and, well, I say until next time, but, Merry Birthmas, you filthy animals.
This has been a bonus episode of...
Laughing on a Prayer.